Hi, quick chat today on how to find the right cleaner. I've had many cleaners over the years. I've had great cleaners and I've had awful cleaners. And I think the best thing for you to do is never take on a cleaner and just say, you're the cleaner. So what you need to do is you need to trial a cleaner. Always say, I've got 1 week's work for you or 1 month's work for you because my other cleaner's going away. Then trial that cleaner to make sure that they're actually a good cleaner. Otherwise, you are stuck with them. So I also have casual cleaners. I have a few cleaners. I don't just have one cleaner. I always have a couple of cleaners. And usually they're mums who love working between the hours of 10 and 2. So the job is absolutely perfect for them. They actually take the linen home, wash the linen, iron the linen and bring it back. And that's part of the package of the clean. So I think when you're actually putting your cleaning together, you really need to find someone who isn't just doing it. It's not just for the money. They really need to love the job. And the best way to keep the cleaners engaged in what they're doing is send them the reviews, the good reviews, the bad reviews. Send the reviews to them and make them accountable, and also make them it makes them happy when they get a good review, and it makes them proud and prouder to do the work. So if you do just give them a trial, then after a month it's not uncomfortable for anyone if you say, right, all my other cleaners back now. If they turn out to be the most awesome cleaner you've ever had, absolutely keep them on. So I've recently just trialed a few cleaners who did say they were Airbnb cleaners. They definitely weren't Airbnb cleaners. Just things like leaving the toilet seat up. They left the bin sitting on the toilet. So the unit definitely wasn't presented in a way that when the guest walks in, that's the way it should be presented. So that's something the cleaner really needs to understand is that I won't be going into the apartment. I do definitely go and do spot checks on the apartments, but I may not do it on that apartment at that time. So the unit needs to be presented as if someone's about to walk in. So I've had cleaners before and there's a broken knife, so they leave it on the bench and they ring me, they've gone home, take a photo of the broken knife. Oh, there's a broken knife. And I say, well, where is it? And they say, well, it's on the kitchen bench. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I actually live miles away. So now I have to go and take that knife and put it away somewhere, because if I don't, the guest is going to walk in and see a broken knife sitting on the kitchen bench. It's just common sense, things like that. If your cleaner doesn't have it, she can't be an Airbnb. She or he can't be an Airbnb cleaner. It's a certain person. It's a certain person that can do that sort of cleaning. So, and reward them. It is that you probably will have to pay a little bit more, but remember your returns will be so much more when you get those good reviews. I'll tell you about one cleaner that I had, and a lot of the time I just use mums and I have gone to professional cleaners before, and everyone says use professional cleaners. The problem is they send someone who doesn't know the apartment at all. That person comes in, they have no idea what's missing. So next time I go there, I say, well, there's a light lamp smashed, or it's missing, where is that? Oh, we didn't know. So you want someone who knows your apartment. So you want someone who is a regular and does the regular cleaning there, is to know when something's missing. The one cleaner I had, she was a professional cleaner. She had lots of other cleaners working under her. So she would send off, obviously, just anyone. She had a big pool of sheets that she would move around from different apartments. And I gave her my sheets, which were brand new. And she ended up putting on the beds, I don't know what sheets, but I started getting complaints. I didn't check, I must admit, I didn't keep going back to my unit to check that cleaning, because I trusted her. She was a professional, and I'd never hired a professional. I've always just hired certain cleaners. And I thought, no, okay, I'm going to hire this professional. And it's the worst job I ever had. So I definitely won't be doing that again. So the couch was stained, which she charged me for, to take the stain out in one of the cleans. She said one of the guests had stained the couch. When I went there, the stain was still in the couch. If she'd told me, I would have got a professional cleaner in to do it. But she also charged me to take the stain out, which she hadn't done, obviously, because it was still there. Just little things like that. And the walls had gotten really filthy. And so I started getting these bad reviews, that the place was a bit run down, and I was sort of like, oh, well, no one's told me. So I went over there, and it was right. It was completely run down. It needed a whole new lick of paint. I bought a new couch. It was just, I trust that the cleaners know these things, but I just think you still have to always keep spot checking, which I do. On this particular apartment, it was my apartment, and I did trust that she knew what she was doing, because she does a lot of apartments in the area, but obviously not. So it was the worst experience I'd had with a cleaner. So I've definitely got some wonderful cleaners now, and I know I can tell the difference between a good cleaner and a bad cleaner from their very first clean. If they can walk in and say, and point out the dirty fan in the bathroom and say, oh, that's, that needs cleaning, obviously, or the exhaust in the kitchen above the cooktop, oh, that needs cleaning, those sort of things. If they can walk in and point those sort of things out, you're on a winner with a cleaner. Or lift the aircon vents and see it's all dusty inside the aircon, then you're on a winner with your cleaner. So it's definitely worth, going with that cleaner. So I hope you liked my video today. If you did, please like, please subscribe. And also I'm going to put a link and a freebie. I'm going to pop in a cleaning checklist. So if you want a checklist you can print out and you can laminate, and you can give that to your cleaner, and you can give them a pen and they can tick it off if that's all too hard. It's just a nice little checklist they can look at and run through to make sure that they've ticked off all the right things that you're supposed to do when you're cleaning. It's got some other cleaning tips on it, so you might want to check that out.